Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marsh here. I'm doing a series on the book of Revelation. Revelation, is not about death. It's about life. It's about eternity forever. And I pray that you will enjoy what you hear, and I pray that you'll be able to apply it to your life. May God have blessings on your soul. Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marshall, Future Revealed. We're on episode 51, Revelation chapter 14, verses 2 through 4. Verse 2, And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Verse 3, And they sang as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that new song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. We do not know the words of the song of the 144,000 will be singing, but they have been redeemed from the earth, which means that they have been purchased and thus may enter the 1,000-year reign. They were saved after the rapture, at the time of history when man's greatest persecutions and God's greatest judgments were on the earth. It was at such a time as that they, like Noah, Genesis 6:8, found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and they were separated from all that dwell upon the earth. Not only were the 140,000 redeemed spiritually, but they were also redeemed from the very curse on the earth, Genesis 3:17. Being protected from pain and death by the guardian's seal on their foreheads, it seems they were apparently also set free from the very presence of sin in their lives in order to accomplish the unique and demanding ministry ordained for them by the Lord. Verse 4, These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb wherever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and to the Lamb. The comment that they were filled, were not defiled with women, for they are virgins, could refer to chastity in both the literal sense and the spiritual sense, or that they may have been separated themselves from the pollutions and the corruptions of the earth. They were virgins unto God. They had given themselves in pure devotion to the Lord. Being first fruits, the 144,000 are called the first fruits unto God of the Lamb. The 144,000 must be the first fruits unto God of this new era, of the new time, of this new period, after the translation of the church, after the rapture of the people of God, represented by elders crowned and enthroned in heaven. Before those days of tribulation began, God says, First seal out for me these 144,000. They are the first set aside, called here the first fruits unto God of the Lamb. Then after that, John saw the great multitude of the Gentiles that no man could number, coming out of the great tribulation, having their robes washed and made white in the blood of the Lamb. So the 144,000 are the first fruits unto God of the new beginning of the time after the days of the Gentiles. When our present history has run its course, when church service is done, and the age of grace has passed, when God has taken his people out of the earth and are raptured and translated, then comes the final day described here in Revelation. In the day of judgment of God, the appearing of Christ, when God intervenes in human history, in that period, in that day, these are the first fruits unto God. May God have blessings on your soul.